Hey everyone, this is Little Wren, and I am really excited to come and talk to you guys about an anime that I found that I thought was really exciting, and you'll find out why, called Michiko to Hatchin, or Michiko e Hatchin. First of all, the main character is a black girl in Brazil. She's beautiful, she's awesome, she is crazy as crap, and she breaks out of jail so that she can go find the man that she apparently loves. So basically it sounds romantic, but it's really not, because Michiko is, like I mentioned before, a little bit crazy, but she's kind of crazy in love, Beyonce style.
Finish her!
Breaks out of jail to find Hiroshi, who she is in love with, but you never really know if he's in love with her too. There's a lot of flashbacks that happen, but basically she goes and she finds a girl named Hannah. Hannah is the other main character, comes in with the name Hatchin. Basically she changed her name to Hatchin because she's had a terrible life. She was an orphan, and she was raised by a very religious family. However, they're just using her for the money. So they're basically treating her badly. The parents don't like her, they make her do everything. The children are like beating her up every day, and finally she just snaps and it's like BAM! Right in this girl's face. I kid you not, it was the best part of the whole anime. So Michiko and Hannah meet up because Michiko wants to basically barter Hannah to find Hiroshi, because that's his daughter. So they basically find each other and kind of dislike each other. They have to spend a lot of time together trying to get to know each other, and turns out they're not the best of friends at first. What I really like about the anime is how wild Michiko can be. When she finds Hannah, she basically rides her scooter through the window onto their table during breakfast and says, "Hey, are you Hannah?" to the wrong girl. And so he basically has to take her, the right girl, and goes off to try to find the man she loves. They go on this wild adventure. All the while, Atsuko, who is a childhood friend of Michiko, finds her, or is looking for her, because she is the police officer from the jail that she broke out of. Sounds a little bit crazy, I know, but obviously you have this rivalry between friends. Atsuko is always trying to find Michiko, but when she does find her, she never really wants to put her in jail. She kind of just wants to bully her around to prove that she became the police officer and Michiko became obviously the convict. So there's a lot of cat and mouse chasing around all of Brazil. That's another part of what I loved about it, was it takes place in Brazil. A lot of anime takes place in Japan or some mythical place that you never know of, where people have pink hair and blue hair and yellow eyes. This actually takes place in Brazil. It has a beautiful opening song. It has a wonderful soundtrack. I've taken classes on Brazil. I've never been there, but if you know anything about carnival, if you know anything about the culture there, it's just very upbeat. The music is very uplifting, and just it reminds you of the beach, just going to somewhere very tropical. And a lot of the places they go in and out of are actually very slum-like, so it kind of gives you like this interesting feel. I don't want to explain too much of what happens towards the end, because it does have a very interesting ending. But of course, the bond between Michiko and Hatchin, Hannah changes her name to Hatchin, don't know why. But it makes sense, you know, she kind of wants to put her old life behind her. You know, they have their falling out, they bond, and they meet a lot of very powerful female characters throughout the anime. They meet a dancer in a bar who's trying to escape with her little sister out of obviously possibly a not a very good situation for the sister. Obviously she's dancing in a bar. She has little sisters who are trying to escape. Hatchin meets a girl in the circus who's totally in love with another circus goer, but obviously there's an age difference that kind of gets in the way. There is again Atsuko, who is following her around and just got this beautiful blonde afro, and she's just like so just awesome and full of herself and trying to find Michiko the whole time. So every character that they basically focus on are all very strong female characters, and all from Brazil. So they all, if you are like me who likes to look at animes and say, hey, who could I cosplay, or who can I relate to in this anime, who's someone that I can actually look at and kind of relate to, this one's really good for us black girls because it's got a lot of them. So I definitely recommend this anime because of the action sequences, the really strong characters, the really strong personalities of all the characters, and the great music and the great soundtrack. What I'd really like to see in closing is them to dub over the anime in Portuguese, which is the language they speak in Brazil, one of the main languages, or French, but definitely Portuguese. In closing, I'm Little Wren. Check out Michiko y Hatchin and tell me what you think. You can leave a comment, or you can check out our Facebook page, share or like the video, and I will see you guys later.